It's your boy King Buzz back with those exclusives. Welcome to the channel where we make no excuses. Shout out all artists, engineers, and producers, and I'm back with another video. Y'all know what's going on. Today we gonna talk about brand identity. I need every single one of y'all to build brand identity in 2022. Now, what is brand identity? Brand identity is when you see something and you automatically think of a specific brand or person, right? So in this case, maybe when you see something you think of a certain artist or a certain producer, or you hear something you think of a certain artist or a certain producer. You have to start building your brand identity, right? Great example, on my YouTube channel right now, right? All my thumbnails are blue with red letters, right? Blue, red letters. I've been doing it for some months now, right? When you get on YouTube, right? Tell me if I'm lying. When you get on YouTube and you see a thumbnail with that blue box and that red and them red letters, you automatically know is my channel, don't you? That is a part of brand identity. So you have to really come up with these ways that you can build your brand identity. On YouTube, this was one of the ways that I decided, okay, I need to separate myself from everybody else somehow, right? So you would notice, like, most channels, right, most successful channels, big channels, they have like a certain style of like thumbnail or a certain style of video that they do, right? They build like a blueprint that works for them, right? So you have to figure that out for you as an artist, as a producer, right? So with producers have beat tags, or you know, you have producers like Kanye who he doesn't necessarily use a beat tag, but when you hear a Kanye West beat, you like, okay, this definitely sounds like a Kanye West beat. Like, I know Kanye produced this, you know what I mean? And that's part of his brand identity, is the certain techniques he uses, certain sounds he uses, how he play his keys, how he play his drums. It just be like, this sound like Kanye, you know what I mean? Another example, Jadakiss, right? I'm just going off the top. When you hear or you know, I can't do it as good as him, nowhere near, you know what I mean? But when you hear that, you automatically like, oh, Jadakiss on this? You know, if you hear that in the song, you like, that's Jada? You know what I mean? You can go down the line, man. There's so many artists and producers who just have these styles and these sounds and these things that just like represent them as artists or represent them as a brand. When somebody throw up their diamonds, who do you think about? Jay-Z. You gotta think about this stuff, right? Now, you may think that this stuff just happens. Nah, this stuff was thought out. It was planned. These artists position these things in a way where they could be recognized by these certain things, right? So you have to do the same for you. So right now, like I said, my YouTube, my thumbnails is how I'm like separating myself from everybody else. As far as music goes right now, I make such a wide range of music. There's not like a specific sound that you hear that and you just be like, oh, that's King Buzz. Moving forward, I'm gonna develop my own sound to where you just, when you hear it, you know it's me, right? That's important. I have to build a gap between me and the other guys. You feel me? That's most important. Build a gap between you and the other guys. When people see whatever you want them to see, make sure they know it's you. All right, whenever you see that thumbnail, you know it's me. So we talking brand identity. Now, how do you go about creating these things? You really just need to sit down and brainstorm. Who are you as a person and an artist or a producer? What do you want to be known for? What do you want to be known as? Very important. 50 Cent, he's known for being, like, I guess you could say, a jackass, right? I fuck with 50 though. That's my guy. I understand it. There's a method to the madness. It really is, man. It really is. His identity is just like 50 posts something, he says something about somebody, you just like, oh, that's 50 being 50. But he knows how to promote his products, his shows, his music, whatever he got going on, he know how to push it to the forefront, right? And that's a part of who he is. That's his brand identity. Like I said, man, this year, I need every single one of y'all to focus on brand identity. Figure out how you can separate yourself from everybody else. Figure out how you can separate yourself from everybody else. I need you to do that for me, man, for me, right? Let me give you a few things that I'm thinking about for me. Because brand identity is not only a sound or a thumbnail or something like that. It could be how you dress, how you shoot your videos, like your music videos as a producer, like how you, like I said, how you play your drums, what keys you like to use. Maybe you use a certain tempo, like your favorite tempo. I know I have a favorite tempo, you know what I mean? I definitely have my favorite tempo. I already know, you know what I mean? So you might have your favorite tempo. Like for instance, we can go on and on. 40, Drake producer. They have this sound together where it's just like, damn. Like you can hear a beat that 40 made, you like, yeah, 40 made this. Like the way that they reverse the sounds and play it backwards and all that craziness and is amazing, right? But like I said, I could go on and on about this, but this year I need y'all to build y'all brand identity. What are some things that you're thinking about doing to set yourself apart from everybody else, man? Comment down below. Let me know, man. Let me know. Let me know some things that you're planning to do to separate yourself from everybody else. You know what I mean? To separate yourself from everybody else. And if it's really good and you don't want to share, that's fine. Comment down below and tell me something I should do to separate myself from everybody else. To continue to separate myself from everybody else. What more should King Buzz do to separate himself musically and creatively from everybody else? I'm working on brand identity every single day, because without a brand and without an identity, who are you and what are you building on? What are you working towards? You need direction, right? You need direction. Out here in this music world, there's no guidelines, right? Out here in this content creator world, there's no guidelines. And as a producer, there's no guidelines. You have to build the blueprint. If you don't have an identity, you don't have no direction. So what are you working toward? That's what it all falls down to. When you build a brand identity, you know what you're trying to accomplish. With no identity, you're just throwing darts at a wall, you know? You're just trying to see what sticks. But when you build that identity, you know who you targeting, you know what type of people support you, you know what type of people don't support you. Very important. All right, so like I said, in 2022 we are building brand identity, right? Dream Team going way up, right? When you hear Dream Team, right, you either think about the Dream Team as in like Michael Jordan, Charles Barkley, all of them, right? Or you think about King Buzz. Tell me you don't. When you hear Dream Team, you think about Michael Jordan and them, King Buzz. Tell me you don't. Brand identity. I say Dream Team all the time. We say Dream Team is part. And like I said, we keep going on and on, but I'm not gonna keep going on. I'm gonna end the video right here, man. In 2022, we're working on brand identity. Here you go. There I go. I said it. We're gonna keep growing. We'll keep going strong. Y'all know what's going on. It's your boy King Buzz, and I'm out of here. Sure.